Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about a commenter who left a comment for this video. Should new players fall in love with a class in Guild Wars 2? Which has been published 7 days ago. And thanks to everybody who replied back. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. One of them kind of stood out, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to delete it or not. But he's giving his point of view, and I would like to read it with you. So Kill Finn. Welcome to Guild Wars 2. Community is what's it? Community is actually toxic AF, and they like to disguise it under a veil of toxic positivity. Okay, which also acts to protect them from the reality that their game is hot garbage. Oh wow, oof, hot garbage as an MMO. That's kind of what. Okay, if he's talking in this indirect tense, I would say that he's from another MMO. I guess he's playing another MMO. I didn't check his channel yet, but I'm assuming he's playing other MMO. After the story, you're basically done with the game. So he played this game. Technically, he already played the Guild Wars 2, I'm assuming. The endgame PvE and PvP has been neglected to the point of it being a joke. The rejection of the class Trinity has reduced the meta into a boon stack fest. Oh wait, what? The rejection of the class Trinity has reduced the meta into a boon stack fest, and the class imbalance is so wide that players will have a harder time playing a class they want to play. Okay? The class Trinity has the rejection of the class Trinity. Okay, that's why I'm not trying to understand. Dungeons got abandoned and replaced with fractals, which will gatekeep most players who do not have people to play with, which by the end is really only worth as gold farm, since new players could craft 4 out of 6 ascended gear by that time. Dungeons got abandoned and replaced with fractals, which will gatekeep most players who do not have people to play. Well, I don't know, because because fractals or dungeon you need people to play with. So I don't know, because I do both. I do dungeon and I do fractals. I do it sometimes by myself, sometimes I do it with a friend, sometimes I do it with a group. But I'm not sure that the fact that dungeon got abandoned and replaced with fractal, that it will gatekeep player who do not have people to play with, because that's the part of Guild Wars 2, I think, is to actually find like you need to find, you need to make friends. I mean, nobody's gonna wait at the door and say, hey, do you want to be my friend? You gotta find your own friends, right? Whether it's in the open world, World v World, or wherever, like in Divinity Reach, like you gotta socialize, make friends, or you can go in looking for groups. I mean, we have looking for groups. So I guess of course nobody has friends when you start this game, but you have the opportunity to make your own friends if you wish to. You know what I mean? Play with, which by the end is the only word of gold farm. Gold farm, I don't know about that, because I don't really do fractals or dungeons that much. I do dungeons sometime with my friends, but that's about it, and fractals sometime as well. I'm more into World v World, by the way. So since new players could only craft 4 out of 6 ascended gear by the time. Okay, well that's your personal opinion. That's all right. Also, the raids are niche, because as you may have experienced, the people there gatekeep heavily. I don't do raids a lot, so I wouldn't know. Oh, you mean like, yeah, they will accept only people. Yeah, so raiders, mostly experienced raiders, they will mostly invite people who actually have experience in raids, which is kind of logical at the same time. But also we have a new feature that raid training. Like we have a new feature which allow us to add groups for new people who wants to join raids. So this is a new feature called raid training. You get also a raid experience, but raid training is mainly for people who would like to experience as a new player raids. So if you click over here, right now there's no group experience. Oh wow, yeah, there's yeah. The best way to get into raids is to join a guild. If you join a guild where they do raids mostly, they will have like a training, like raid training for new players, but then you need to find a guild. But I don't know, I never use that feature, and like I said, I don't raid a lot. I'm more of a World v World person, I would say, and open world, event stuff. So I wouldn't know. Not to mention that the horizontal progression really hurts the replayability considering the expansions aren't aren't really worth the purchase beyond a new specialization and the 6 hours worth of story content once players have finished progression. Okay, well that's is this is what I like, guys. I like when people give their own personal opinion in an objective way. In an objective, well, the entire thing was objective until he says this. When you say hot garbage, all right, I'm gonna give you a warning. Don't do that again. That's very subjective. And also toxic AF over here. That's one part you want to replace by something else. Everything is fine except for these two. And the reason why I'm reading this because it's to give you an overview to every future commenter. You're entitled to give your point of view, and I will not do anything if you are objective. So the second that you do these kind of thing, hot garbage, and this one, toxic AF, there is a high consequences after that you will not be able to comment anymore on my channel, because what happens that when somebody reads that, it will invite other people to reply back to you and say things like that, and it becomes like a non-ending circle of like insults, and I don't want that on my channel, you understand? So just be careful. I'm gonna give you a warning this time, Killer Finn, but I understand how you feel, and I'm glad that you give your like, it's good that you allow yourself to say what you feel, because I've been playing this game for a year and I've noticed a lot of stuff. I don't think that every players in Guild Wars 2 are toxic. I know that every MMOs, because I play every MMOs, World of Warcraft is the most I don't think they're toxic. I think they're really strongly passionate player that, you guys know the difference. Do you know what is a strongly passionate player? It's somebody or someone who plays a game a lot and who loves a game deeply, profoundly, because it has an emotional impact within their life. Like, I play World of Warcraft and I love World of Warcraft because when I started playing that game, I met so many people, I had so many memories. I cannot forget those. That's why World of Warcraft has an emotional impact into my life, and that's why, like, I have the way that I play the game, the way that I feel about the game is different, and I may react in a certain way, if somebody says something about World of Warcraft, because I've been there longer. Like, I've been there for 18 years, so when somebody's trying to say something about my game, I may react in a different way, right? Same thing with Guild Wars 2. A lot of people have been playing this game very long, and they love the game, and it's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes people, they lose, how can I say it, they lose reality of things because you're so blinded, not blinded, but you're so madly, profoundly involved in the game in many different features, like world v world, leading, or trying to get the first rank in PvP ranked arenas, or you're trying to get a legendary, and you're not doing anything else, and you really want it to succeed badly, right? Well, the thing is, there's a danger to that when you invest too much time into a game, like I did that in the past. You kind of get burned out, and you kind of lose reality of you forgot that there's other things in life apart from game. You kind of lose reality. You become you become irritated very fast. And it happened to me recently. Actually, that's the reason why I stopped playing Guild Wars 2 for a while, because I wanted to get away, and I wanted to get control of myself again, and then come back fresh. You know what I'm saying? So when you play a game too much and you don't know how to stop or when to stop, you kind of lose reality, and that's the reason why people become very irritated and very easily, or you guys you say toxic, but it's mostly they become strongly passionate about it, and they like I said, they are blinded. They're just blind. They forgot who they are. They forgot they're humans. You're not a video game. You're not inside a video game. But people play a game for so long, and they don't stop. They don't take the time to take a break, that they forgot it's only a game. You know what I mean? So that's why they become strongly passionate, and sometimes they will say things that are very powerful, and it could be positive or negative. You know what I mean? Anyway, I hope that Killer Finn, thanks for leaving your comment, and bear in mind that every MMOs, they have an amount of different type of players, but I think that Guild Wars 2 has the most amount of nice players. There are strongly passionate players, but it's gonna be like that. You can either empathize or just block them or just ignore them. and hopefully that they will heal, you know, they will help themselves, because you know, I think that Guild Wars 2 is a very friendly community. That's the reason why I keep playing it. And I hope you thanks for watching this video, and let me know what you guys think. And yeah, no, there's a lot of good and ups, but I think there's more goods in Guild Wars 2. I know I was very upset with the mechanics nerf, but you know guys, I'm healing slowly and I'm getting, you know, I'm coming back into it, meaning that I'm not that upset anymore. So the thing is that I'm learning to love other classes, which means that if they nerf one class, I can always play another class, you know, because that's how it is for now. So thanks for watching guys, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.